Good morning. Friday, December 13th. We're looking at the 5-minute chart for the S&P 500. So we're on the March contract by now. And what you can see is that we traded down here after the Globex close. So let's just go ahead and open this up. So there's a little bit of what's happening right now is that on the S&P, the volume has been on the December contract still. And on the NASDAQ, it's on the March contract. So that'll roll over here today. But we anticipate that'll be pretty much handled this morning. So what you can see here is that we got up here to about this 87.75. So if we go back and forth between these two, so currently the price, we're about 31.79. And if we switch here to we're about 4 points different into the December contract. So over here on December, yesterday we said that we shouldn't get much above 85 if we were to break 85 to the tick. So we said the move up above this, no, not there, sorry, we were right about here. We said if we were to trade above here, it would be for 85. So there's 85 to the tick. And then this was a pullback down to here. So that being said, there's about a 4-point difference between these contracts. So if we said 85 over there, it ended up being about 88.25 over here. And then we pulled back to this price to the tick. And then we've moved from 65.75, about 18 points off of that. So I think one of the things that's going on here is investors are looking for what's happening with the China deal. That was sort of the catalyst for moving this whole thing up. So certainly investors are looking at what's happening. Now, while this is happening right here, the point that I was going to make this morning is that ideally we'd want to hold up above this 74 area if we were going to go higher. So basically just look at these and you can see obviously the majority of the volume on these two candles or on this candle traded in this area. So they're going to want to hold this 74 area. Much below there, I mean, we could come back down here. Maybe 69.5 area. And it's not at all out of the question that we get some bigger pullback for today. So we've used this right here, so wouldn't necessarily want to use that again. But we haven't used, we haven't used this 56 area, so we could come back to there. And then not at all out of the question that we would come back to that 47. You can see that, so you can see we never came back and tested here. And what you can see from yesterday is that most of the time the market comes back to these prices once it breaks. It wants to come back and test them. So we're kind of in no man's land. We've got 92.5 and we've got 65.75. That's a big gap. And so we're going to want to add some prices in between here. So if we looked at yesterday, we had the CPA at 80.75, and if we just added, so we'd say about 84 or 85 area, and then another, and from 85 would put us up around like 89, something like that. So something like those, and then this, yeah, so here we go. So what we say, 60, maybe we could come down into here. So we really wouldn't want to use this again as support, and I'll check out a couple of other things and post it into the chat room. But wouldn't want to use this 53 area, could come back into this 56 area if we were to break this 56 area, it's at least back to 47. Otherwise, we've not used anything above us. And good chance it could come up here into the low 3200s and get some pullback. And that's kind of the bigger picture move for right now. So we'll just keep an eye on this thing as it goes along. Obviously, there'll be lots of discussion about it as things progress today, and expecting more volatility like we had yesterday. Okay, so that's the preview here for today, and we will see you in the live trade signals.